Dating coach Annie White says people often confuse what true love really is, and she's here to set the record straight on whether your relationship may need to be re-examined.
Yes.
So hello, Annie.
Good morning.
So we're going to go over a couple of things with you about what's not necessarily positive in the relationship versus what it should be or could be.
Right.
Yeah, so let's start off with this. Signs of insecure love. So vaguely defining your relationship.
Right.
Don't you? I mean, we've all dated those people who are like, well, why do we have to put a label on it? Why do we have to call it anything? You're happy, I'm happy, let's just continue. So you're saying that is signs of insecure love, but tell me the opposite of that.
So the reason that's a sign of insecure love is because a lot of times people want boyfriend benefits without the responsibilities of a relationship.
Friends with benefits.
Okay, and when you're looking for a relationship and not a situationship, you want secure love, he wants insecure love.
Right.
And so when a person is happy to be with you, they claim you and they're proud of it and they do what needs to be done to keep you.
Absolutely.
That's a sign of secure love.
Right.
And if just putting a title on it will make you feel secure, of course they would do that.
Right. What's the big deal? We didn't put a ring on it. We just put a title on it.
We're going to start with the title.
Yeah.
Yes,
you know,
and
this is my
graduate.
girlfriend.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that. Looking for ridiculous reasons to break up. What are we, 14? Come on.
Oh my gosh. I've heard some crazy reasons like, oh, she doesn't like football or, oh, he doesn't like Beyonce or what have you.
Right.
Like, that is ridiculous. So whenever you're in a relationship and you're looking for superficial or shallow reasons to break up, it means you didn't want to be in it anyway.
Right.
Because when a man loves you, nothing can keep him away. But when he doesn't, nothing can make him stay.
Right. And it's just the opposite, too. The same thing with a woman. You know, because I had a friend who was like, I don't like dogs. I'm like, well, then we can never be together. When the truth is, I didn't want to be with him.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
There you go.
Gotcha. Unreasonable demands and requests.
Absolutely. So what that looks like in an unhealthy relationship is they ask you for things that you're not comfortable doing or giving.
Right.
And then they like manipulate you and make you think, well, if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it.
Right.
So you forego your boundaries and your dignity at times just to keep a person who's not really looking for love. They're looking for control and help and power over you.
What about people who ask for money? I find that really difficult. Unless I got a ring on my finger, I find it really difficult to loan you money. I'm sorry, I just do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should just feel
But if you
comfortable to
love
say,
me, we've been together for 2 years, and if you love me, you'd loan me $500. You'd give me the $500.
I think it's important in a healthy relationship, you can agree to disagree and you can compromise. So neither one of you might not get 100% of what you want, but both of you get enough of what you need to be happy. So in that situation, like I might not be able to loan you 500, but I'll give you 100 and you got to figure the other 400 out for yourself.
Right. Okay.
So a decent compromise.
All right, and you're saying other signs of an insecure relationship, what do the kids call it, ghosting? Where you just disappear for days?
Yes. So the important critical part of a relationship is communication. And so if your partner is not communicating with you, you're wondering and worrying, are they sick? Are they in trouble?
Right.
Are they still interested? Are they seeing anyone else? And you have all these questions, but you have no answers.
Exactly.
Because the person who has the answers isn't answering his phone.
Right.
And so my advice is if he went ghost, let him stay dead.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true. But why do we tend to make up reasons? Well, he's probably really busy at work. You know, he has this big contract coming up, or he just moved, or I find that those excuses, you still have time to call your mama, and then why don't you have time to call me?
And that's a whole nother segment. I will come back to that one.
But I'm kind of onto something, right?
You are, but
Okay,
here's
good.
the thing. In a healthy relationship, you consistently communicate. And while it is important to look at certain factors like your schedule and your availability, sending a text, hey, babe, I'm thinking about you. Hey, babe, I hope your day is going well.
Right.
A kiss face emoji, something to just make them feel connected.
Less than 5 seconds.
Thank you. That's all that's required.
Gotcha. All right, and then finally you say jealousy. Jealousy is a sign of an insecure relationship.
Oh my gosh, so that is a double-edged coin. Jealousy in terms of they're very jealous and so they do a lot of weird things like snoop or stalk or side-eye everything you say or do. Or jealousy in terms of they're always trying to make you jealous. Because what people undermine is jealousy is a form of power and control over a person. So when you make someone jealous consistently, they're not focusing on, well, does my partner meet my needs? They're focusing on, well, is my partner talking to, sleeping with, dating anyone else? And it just deflects from the whole purpose of being together. So that's just not a sign of secure love. In secure love, you trust your partner. You trust they'll respect your relationship even when y'all are not together. And you don't have to do all that crazy stuff.
I always say, Angie, like in a relationship, you want something similar to what you have with your best friend.
Yes.
Do you side-eye your best friend? Do you question your best friend? Do you ghost your best friend? If you don't do any of that, then why would you accept it from a relationship of a romantic level?
And a lot of times times the reason we do accept it is a self-love issue. And a lot of times we connect through conflict. So it's like this anxiety and this drama and this disappointment. The roller coaster makes me feel like we love each other. And that's unhealthy love. That's insecure love.
Insecure love.
Yes.
All right. Let's quickly talk about the book before I let you go.
Yes. So I have more signs, behaviors, and patterns of unavailable, unhealthy, and unstable people. Go to I'mSickandSingle.com/red flags to get yours.
The red flags you can't afford to paint white. Yes. I absolutely love that. Ladies, put down the paintbrush and pick up the book.